Hi there. My name is David Marcelin. I'm the CEO of ChipShield. And we're here today to introduce our new product and our company for the first time on stage here at Finovate. To give a little bit of background, everyone in the audience has been getting these new chip cards in the mail to help protect you from fraud when you shop in stores. But when you go online, you still use that same 16-digit card number or use the same usernames and passwords that can be so easily stolen by data breaches and viruses and phishing attacks. So we're introducing ChipShield. ChipShield is a consumer-focused, personal EMV chip card reader that can help protect bank and credit union customers when they shop and bank online. It's a small device. It fits in the palm of my hand, and we're going to retail this for about $20 a piece. Now, it's compatible with any debit and credit card. You just insert the card in the reader. And through our desktop browser extension, we can integrate with any online merchant site without needing any changes from the merchant. So let us show you how we can help simplify the online shopping experience and add an extra layer of security to your online banking sites with ChipShield. So my colleague JC over here is going to walk us through a demo first. We're going to start by doing a simple online checkout at the Target's website. As you can see, the ChipShield device is connected to the computer over a USB cable, but it can also connect to your mobile device, your smartphone, or your tablet over the audio cable. Now, we start the process by inserting the card into the reader, and this will read the card in just a second or so, and then transfer all of the information and launch our web browser assistant. So now we can switch to that view. So the web browser assistant has transferred all of our card information securely to the assistant and has also performed an EMV authentication of the card as it's inserted into the reader. Now, this can help protect your card against keystroke viruses that are trying to attack things that are being typed into the keyboard. We can also hide your card details to help protect you from viruses that might be looking over your shoulder trying to scrape numbers off your screen. Although maybe I should be more worried about 1,000 people sitting here looking at my credit card number up on the screen. But don't worry, we're not using live card numbers for the demo. So we'll actually, why don't you insert that card again to show what happens when a card goes into the reader. We perform an EMV authentication against the card, and we also pass that information to the website so that it can use that information to either maybe recognize a returning customer automatically, or it can use it to bypass less reliable security checks like verified by Visa. So now, what's really important to consumers is that this really helps the process. We've already asked them to take a couple of extra steps in the name of security, so everything else has to be much easier. So first of all, we allow them to store all of their online profiles in one secure location, and they can easily choose which profile they want to use when they check out of the online site. And that information gets automatically and securely filled into the browser. Also, we try to streamline the checkout experience by letting them automatically navigate between the different forms that they need to fill out when they're checking out. And again, all of this happened without us needing any help from Target. So now I see as our card information is being automatically entered into the screen, I kind of remember hearing something in the news about Target having a data breach maybe. So I decided I want to use a card that has a little bit better security. And so we're going to switch to my Bank of America card because Bank of America still supports virtual account number generation through their ShopSafe system. So we can actually now generate, integrated within this, a virtual card number that we can now use to submit to that merchant, and it'll protect us in the event of a data breach of that merchant. So the virtual card numbers have been around for a while, but they haven't actually been all that popular. And part of the problem is they usually required so many extra steps by a consumer to actually go through and generate the numbers. So we can do that all automatically within our panel. And we think combining that with something like ChipShield that can validate the card that you actually put in there before requesting the number, we think it can actually really streamline the whole process. So now we've taken you through kind of a complete checkout scenario for the Target site. We've been using the live site. We've added an extra layer of security as we were doing it, and we eliminated all manual data entry for the customer. So we've got a couple minutes left, so we'd also like to show you how ChipShield can help protect your online usernames and passwords, and can also provide two-factor authentication for your online banking site. So we've integrated a password manager directly into ChipShield, and we can use that to navigate to our Wells Fargo company site, our company account, and automatically log in for us. Now, there's a lot of great password managers out there, but one thing that's different about the way ChipShield works is that we're able to encrypt all of your password information using keys that can only be generated when your card is inserted into the reader. And so instead of having to remember one crazy long password to unlock all of your other passwords, you just insert the card into your reader, and everything happens automatically, and you get a higher level of protection. As we're logging into our corporate site here, the next thing we're going to show you is how we can also use these readers to act as two-factor authentication for the site. And so actually that bank balance doesn't look quite right, 25,000. I think we have more in the, hang on. Oh yeah, that's looking better now. Okay, so that bank balance looks good. So we'll also show you how we've activated this service called Direct Pay with Wells Fargo. And we'll navigate to that. And this is usually protected and requires a hardware authentication token from RSA. So most of you are probably familiar with like an RSA Secure ID token. But we think that ChipShield can actually be an easier and more reliable way to authenticate your customers when they go to their online banking site. You just simply insert the card that's associated with the account into the reader, and it will automatically provide the EMV authentication information to the server without the need for any additional help from a back-end system or anything like that. Well, anyway, you get the idea. So anyway, just to wrap up, we've shown you a demo where we've been able to step through all of these scenarios and how we can help extend the use of EMV technology into the online world and help protect your customers. If you think about it, we all have these cards in our pocket, which provide a simple and reliable way to identify us online, and you don't even have to take a selfie to use this. So to wrap up, we'd love to talk to anyone here from banks or card networks or credit unions who think that something like ChipPay could be valuable to their customers. We can also create branded versions of these devices so that anytime your customer is checking out online, they think of you first. Thank you very much. We'd love to see you all over at our table in the reception area. Thank you.